Let's talk about something I like to call the algorithm gap. It's something I've discovered myself, so I named it the algorithm gap. This is my favorite part of the algorithm. It's something I've experienced and learned myself. The reason some channels grow and other channels don't grow is because of what I like to call the algorithm gap. Let me explain what it is. Let's say in your niche where you're posting videos, there are already 200 plus channels with more than 100,000 subscribers. Your channel is small, it's new, and it only has 1,000 or 1,500 subscribers. Obviously, the algorithm will prioritize the channels that have more subscribers because the algorithm trusts them. These big channels already built a lot of trust with the algorithm, so the algorithm obviously will send more impressions to the big channels. So when you post a video, chances are the algorithm will not send you many impressions because it already sent tons of impressions to the popular channels in your niche. Because as I said, there are big channels already who have been posting for years and they've built a trust with the algorithm. So obviously the algorithm will send impressions to these channels. The algorithm will send most of the impressions to these channels. So you as a small channel will not receive a lot of impressions because all the impressions have already been spent on the big channel. So this is why a lot of channels get stuck in the 1,000 views to 10,000 views trap. I create new faceless channels that have 0 subscribers myself. What I've noticed is that in the first 1 to 3 months, even if my videos have a well-researched and written script, are professionally and consciously edited, with all the experience I have, they still will be stuck below 1,000 views. And the reason for this is because the algorithm hasn't built a trust with your channel yet. So does this mean it's impossible to grow? No, the secret to fixing this is consistency. Now, I know a lot of gurus talk about consistency and you hear this word everywhere a lot, but let me actually explain in logical terms why consistency works. So let's say you post a video and you get 1,600 views. Then you post another one and get 700 views. You post another one, you get 1,000 views. And you post another, you get 500 views. And you just post a bunch of videos. Let's say you post 20 videos and none of them work. And then if you're consistent, what you will notice with new channels, new faceless channels, and I notice this all the time, is that after they post a bunch of videos, one video will just blow up. It will get 100,000 views, 500,000 views, sometimes millions of views. Now, the question is, why does this happen? Especially when the other videos had a very similar script, very similar video editing. Let's say all the videos were edited at the same high quality level. Everything was done the same. Why did just one random video blow up? Sometimes it's simply because of trends, sometimes it's because of other things, but most of the times it's because of the algorithm and what I like to call the algorithm gap. Here's what happens. So when you're posting these videos that are not getting a lot of views, even if the videos are well edited, the big channels in the niche are also posting videos. So the algorithm is feeding impressions, it's sending viewers to the big channels, not to you. And after it's done sending viewers to the big channels, the viewers have already been consumed. They don't want to watch more YouTube. So there are not enough viewers left in the niche for your channel. But there are days when the algorithm doesn't have enough content to feed the viewers. So what happens? There's a day when the big channels are not posting that much. In order for the algorithm to feed the audience, it finally has to push videos from a smaller channel. If your video is well polished, well edited, has a good script, it will go viral because during that day, the big channels didn't post enough videos, but the audience remains and the algorithm has to feed that audience video. And because the algorithm doesn't have enough videos from the big channels because they haven't been posting during a specific day or whatever, it finally has to recommend your videos from a small channel. And that is why a lot of new creators are getting stuck at 1,000 views, sometimes 3,000 views, sometimes maybe even 10,000 views. But this is why they get stuck, because the algorithm is already sending all these viewers, all these impressions to the big channels, even if your videos are good and well edited, because the algorithm has trust with these channels. But as soon as these channels don't provide enough videos, the algorithm has no choice but to finally show a video from a smaller channel. And that is why consistency is so important, because you as a creator, you have to fight during this time where your videos are stuck at 1,000 views, until you finally get recommended by the algorithm. Now, every new channel has a different experience with this. It doesn't mean that you have to post 20 videos and then the 21 video will go viral. It doesn't work like that. Sometimes even the first video can go viral. But if your videos get stuck at 1,000 views and you know your videos are well edited and they have a good script, for example, you copy everything I'm teaching you inside this course, then your videos should be well put together and they're still getting stuck at 1,000 views, it usually means exactly this. the algorithm doesn't have enough impressions left to send to your channel because the algorithm already sent all the impressions to the big channels. So you need to be consistent and post videos and post videos and post video until the algorithm finally has space for your videos as well. But always remember that this algorithm gap only applies if your videos are well edited. If your videos suck, obviously your videos will forever be stuck at 1,000 views. But if you copy what I'm teaching you inside this course and you're editing the same way, you're building scripts the same way, then for sure you're building really high quality videos. And if they're still getting stuck at 1,000 views, it's because of the algorithm gap. And all you have to do is continue to push videos, continue to post the videos and stay consistent until the algorithm finally promotes one of your video. And after the algorithm finally pushes one of your video, it will also start to build trust with your channel because it will see that this video is performing well, which means the algorithm can slowly start to trust your channel, so you will slowly become a big channel yourself. But as I said, this only applies if your videos are high quality. There's a chance if your videos are stuck at 1,000 views, they're simply stuck at 1,000 views because your videos suck. But if you've been taking courses, if you've been watching my course, if you've been watching YouTube gurus and all of that things, and you've been learning video editing, and you know for sure your video is high quality, but it's still stuck at 1,000 views, most of the time it's because of the algorithm gap. All you have to do is be consistent and improve every time.